you taking some time to chat with me despite the loss versus Cloud9. I do want to go back to that map of Ancient. When I spoke to Rob before the game, he was saying, it wasn't a surprise to see Cloud9 picking that out. Were there any surprises as they kind of delivered on that map that maybe you weren't anticipating from them?
No, I mean, they haven't played it recently, but, if you look back like 6 months or so, they are 5-0 on the map. And, I mean, maybe one could say that we just didn't have a good enough game plan. How we wanted to approach Ancient. Same could even be said for Mirage, really. Maybe we didn't approach it in such a... we could have put more effort into it. The same effort that we put into Inferno, because we were really well prepared for them on this map. So yeah, just a tough game.
Yeah, was it just down to the preparations you feel like in those moments in the second and third maps? Because Rops was also talking about, the communication in that complexity game didn't really feel like the same phase that we've been seeing in the previous few months. Is that maybe an issue that was coming up here too?
In general, I think our communication's been lacking since the player break. That's not really an excuse, I think it just happens to be that way, and it's something that we're trying to fix. This is always the hard part of an international team is our communication won't always be 100%. And as the native speaker, I try to do the most I can, but I understand it's very hard for them to communicate the things that I would expect.
And obviously, we won't, unfortunately, be seeing you getting the Grand Slam title here. You will still have opportunities going forward. And when I spoke with you before about potentially, being the two-time Intel Grand Slam champion, how's that kind of maybe affecting your motivation for it going forward now that you have one less opportunity to be doing that in the next 10 consecutive events? I
mean, it's still the same motivation. I always try my hardest, no matter what. And I'd rather lose to a very strong team today than lose to ourselves in like the final, for instance, where it would hurt a lot more. So, then yeah, I mean, Cloud9 played a really good game, and I think, just give everything for the RMR, make sure we qualify in a good position, and win the major.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too long, so the RMR is going to be coming up just next week. Are you guys going to be staying in Malta, just focusing on the practice here and coming into the RMR?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we use this area as a boot camp for now. Kind of rough not making it farther in the event, because now the ping could be not so fun to play on constantly. We like 50 ping practice, but it is what it is, and put our work forward and try our best.
Well, I appreciate it.
I don't necessarily like to read into these things.